Let me begin by saying that the DG of NAFDAC and her team deserve a very special commendation for this thoughtful and strategic response to the devastation caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. What we're seeing that has happened to businesses, especially MSMEs here in Nigeria and worldwide. Just after the first index case of the disease was discovered in Nigeria, and before the lockdowns began, Mr. President put together strategic teams to immediately determine the impact of the disruptions likely to be caused to the economy and what our immediate and medium to long-term approach should be. The vulnerability of MSMEs to the severe shocks that were to follow was priority at every consideration of these issues. But perhaps even our best projections could hardly have predicted the massive economic disruptions, the unprecedented number of business failures, job losses, that the health challenge, or what began as a health challenge, and the ensuing lockdowns would cause, especially to MSMEs, who, of course, as you know, are the backbone of our entire economy. So of importance to government's response, therefore, was to find ways of not just giving succor and assistance to existing MSMEs, but also ensuring that there is practical and active fillip to new MSMEs, so that the growth of this sector is not discouraged by the current economic trauma. This is why the e-registration assistance for MSMEs through the Automated Product Administration and Monitoring System, NAPAMS, is so timely. Henceforth, MSMEs can now process the registration of their products with NAFDAC in the comfort of their homes or offices at an 80% discounted rate over a period of 6 months. Now, apart from the obvious cost savings that this brings, e-registration will serve our MSMEs especially well at this time of travel restrictions and social distancing. I'm informed that in recognition of the current economic hardships as well, especially those being experienced by small and medium-scale enterprises, NAFDAC has rolled out some other palliatives for micro and small businesses, including zero tariffs for the first 200 MSMEs to register on the e-platform, and a waiver on administrative charges for overdue late renewal of expired licenses of MSMEs and their products for a period of 90 days. These are all indicators of the new spirit of NAFDAC and a foretaste of the support that MSMEs stand to enjoy, especially in these very difficult times. But this is not a new undertaking for the federal government. It is merely an extension or intensification of the government's long-standing commitment to MSMEs. As you might know, the national MSME clinics have taken place in virtually all states of the Federation. And the idea has been to bring all relevant government agencies closer to a full understanding of the sector's challenges and to implement the quickest and most efficient ways of resolving them. So in state after state, we have gone with our regulators, taking into account all of the needs and problems of MSMEs in those particular localities. And what we've tried to do is to ensure that the regulators see themselves as facilitators of business, not as policemen of businesses, but as facilitators, not as obstacles, but as those who will make sure that MSMEs have the easiest time in doing business in Nigeria. Indeed, the event today is aimed at assisting and addressing some of the challenges identified during those MSME clinics. This is possibly one of the most challenging times in human history. And I don't think the point is overstated at all. Suddenly, all over the world, businesses have practically come to a halt. For us in Nigeria, revenues from our major source of foreign exchange, oil, has petered out. Businesses are prostrate. But paradoxically, these can also be for us the best of times. As the President has repeatedly urged, we have no excuse not to be one of the most productive and prolific economies in the world. Our hope is to achieve this aim through the incredible numbers of MSMEs that we have. We certainly can achieve the aim of being the most productive, one of the most productive and the most prolific economies in the world, especially because of the sheer range of talent that we have in technology, in entertainment, in TV and film production, in manufacturing, in the agro-allied industry, and several ancillary services. This is our moment, and the government of Nigeria and its regulatory agencies are prepared to back MSMEs and to back businesses that are prepared for the innovative and interesting times that lie ahead of us. Again, I'd like to thank the Managing Director of the Director General, beg your pardon, of NAFDAC and her team for this innovation, and to also say to them that surely this is only the beginning of what we expect to see from them in terms of innovation, in terms of adaptability to in the next few months, and the challenges that we will be seeing in the business environment. I'm sure that NAFDAC, SMEDAN, Bank of Industry, all of our regulatory agencies and MDAs concerned with the MSMEs see this period as a period when we must work with the MSMEs. We must work with them. We must identify those challenges, and we must be quick on the draw to ensure that we're able to resolve all of the various problems that they have. Thank you all very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir.